I work as a director of a national farmer organization called LFA, Lao Farmer Association, which established since 2014. So the network is a farmer organization at the national level engaging more than 250 farmer organizations, farmer groups, with have around 12,000 family farms and around 60,000 individual farmers. And the organization bring smallholder farmer family farms together to help each other on different issues, including improving the farming system so that the farming system can be strong and be able to cope with different challenges from time to time. And then we also help each other to engage better with the market. And also, of course, we do policy advocacy work at local, national, and regional level. Well, first of all, my country is a landlocked country, surrounding by other countries like Vietnam, China, Thailand, Cambodia, and Myanmar. So, and it's very mountainous area. 70% are very high mountain and poor infrastructure. The roads and all the water irrigation not very well established. So our farmer facing very many difficulty and challenges, including transport, since the mountainous and road access not very good, and when it's mountainous and with no irrigation, it's also cannot produce all year long. Even we have only 7 million people and big piece of land, but the land is not really accessible and with no irrigation. So we can only depend on the rain-fed. So farmer in Laos is a rain-fed farming system and focus on food production for food security as a priority. So farmer in Laos is rain-fed and also growing rice as a main crop. But in lower part with the more flat land and more advantage to produce for commodity. So but anyway, we have some good product, especially among our members. For example, coffee, tea, that we be able to export them. You see, because we have challenges in terms of limited and poor infrastructure and accessible to the land and no irrigation and rain-fed, so producing commercial crop very difficult, and especially high-value crops, because you need to ensure that the good land and it accessible and have water. Otherwise, we invest and we cannot keep them well, and we lost the investment. So LFA, first of all, we focus on market first. We have to support members to study market, to identify what are the high-value crops that are profitable and suitable for production with our member context. For example, if we got asparagus market and we analyze economic and it can give very good profit, but when we talk to our farmer, they have no water, and what asparagus you need to water them every day. So even if we see the market opportunity, but if our farmer doesn't have capacity to produce, and we don't promote it. First, we need to study well on the to identify the high value crops that have buyers, and choose the one that profitable and realistic for production. After we identify the crops, then we get farmer to get organized, because very important, without farmer organization, we cannot ensure that we will deliver good product on time, in the right amount, and meeting the standard. So then we need to get smallholder farmer to get organized as group. And sometimes one group not enough. We need to have many group come together and have the production plan together to ensure that we will deliver product in the regular basis. So that's the number 2. And it comes to number 3. When we have the market, we have the farmer organized, then we need to ensure that we have a good production standard. So it's about training, setting up the system to quality control, provide training on production system. And then it comes to facilitate how to access to input and credit. You see, so it's really need many dimensions, many work to support the value chain development. And lastly, it comes to policy as well. We need to also influence local and national government to come up with policy that will support farmer to produce this high value chain crop. For example, if we choose cabbage to export to neighboring country, and we get our farmer to organize. But then the government have policy to collect tax, for example, very high tax, export tax, then it's gonna affect our farmer, right? Because policy will affect the farmer group as well. So we need to look at these 4 dimensions: market, farmer organization, technical knowledge, and policy. So our organization work in these 4 aspects. Yeah.